Hello.
You'll
Hello,
see
hello.
someday the world will change
What?
for me.
Oh,
Sorry, I was
the
I was singing the
iCarly theme
iCarly theme
song?
song.
Oh, I
Wonderful.
gotta rebalance my mic because now I'm at my desk. Okay. So, it's been a while. We also gained an hour of sleep yesterday. I took
Thank
that
God.
to
Oh
its full
God,
advantage.
I used it to stay up later. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Hey, at least you're still you that's still very youthful of you.
I
Useful.
guess true. I guess.
That we're taking it as a compliment now.
Yeah.
Sure. Me eating McDonald's with the extra hour was so useful.
Very youthful.
Ooh, it's giving youth.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
giving youth.
It's
Oh,
giving
And not gonna lie, I have a tummy ache now.
Oh no.
I'm
oh,
old,
now it's
bro.
giving very boomer of you.
All right, how do we start this? I read the first three chapters, no prologue through 1 and 2, like 3, 4 weeks ago, and then I did the rest in like
Mm.
one shot last week. So yeah, I feel like not a lot
mm.
happened overall yet. It's more of the same stuff that they've started the book with, but
Yeah,
but
I
we're
mean, yeah,
finding
I
out
mean, it makes
things.
sense though. It's
Yes.
part one, it's
Mm-hmm.
setting up, like
Yeah.
the final act and everything, so
Yeah.
it makes sense.
All right. So where we left off, well, so at the last book, right? They actually found the well, which was cool. And then
Hmm.
Vin used it not to save Ellen, but to release the thing that was speaking to her, which was an oopsies because apparently that is
It's
Yeah,
the big
not
baddie.
cool.
and
Yeah.
then we learned Vin got, bro. Vin
Yeah.
got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, she didn't
Well, we
know.
all got
We didn't
The whole
know.
world got, to
That's
be
true. The
fair.
whole
Yeah.
world got.
Yeah. So we figure out in the prologue that the thing's name is Ruin that came out of the well. And
Dope name.
Mhm.
what else?
Which I'll point out had been mentioned before by
Yeah.
Tensoon.
Mhm.
And this is what caused Lewis to spoil himself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, throwback. Throwback to like the first book.
Oopsie.
Throwback.
Oops.
But I actually don't remember what happened to the prologue because my next point was about Marsh.
The prologue was all about Marsh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Marsh's perspective.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
was he the one that almost killed Ellen? Well, no, the ghost thingy was the one that like
No,
stabbed
The
Ellen.
ghost
that was
thing.
the ghost. Yeah.
Okay. Did
Yeah.
we find
He
out what
tried to
the
He
ghost
kill
almost
was?
killed Sazed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
Sayson,
right.
almost
yeah.
killed
Yeah, they
Sazed.
had a epic boss battle at the end. And then
Mhm.
yeah, he almost killed Zazed and then ran off, I guess.
Ham stab.
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
Ham hit him in the
disappeared.
back of the head to save Says, and then while he was taking care of Says,
He like
Marsh
disappeared.
disappeared.
Yeah. That's
He performed the Batman.
yeah, with his cape. But yeah, I wrote that Marsh seems way too far gone Rip, which we do see throughout part 1. And
Mhm.
hemalurgy, is that a new term? I feel like we
He,
knew.
no, I think we
Allergy.
haven't. They mentioned kind of like them using some kind of magic, but I think the term is the first time they brought it up. I
Yeah,
think,
so that's
Yeah.
like
right?
the
Because we
special way
got
they
like
Yeah,
make
because like
inquisitors.
yeah, the
their first
hemalurgy.
person perspective,
Yeah,
I don't think.
Hmm.
yeah. Creating inquisitors requires killing
Yeah.
someone with a spike through the heart over another
That is like
body.
really gory and
Yo, that's
intense.
meta. That's
Because
metal as
Yeah.
hell.
when they were
That's so
Yeah.
describing this,
cool.
I was like, wait, this person has to like the alive person. Oh no, the Inquisitor's on the bottom, and then you have to kill someone on
Yeah.
top of them, which is like
Yeah.
When they're
weirdly.
like, there's an
The
indentation in the table
yeah.
Yeah,
for
I was
them
like,
to
this
like
is
get
kind
in.
of
What the fuck?
yeah.
It's kind of kinky. I
get
don't
in the
know.
tables.
Ew. But yeah, that was kind of
Oh.
nasty.
I don't know why when I read this scene in my head, the song, what was it? Cut my life into
Two
pieces,
pieces.
like was playing in my head.
That's
Yeah,
your
'cause it was
headcanon for the
hardcore.
movie scene. They play that in the background.
I'm just saying, Mr. Brando Sando, if you ever decide to make this a movie, please have that playing in the background.
Man. Well, but I'm
Yeah.
glad that we got this Marsh perspective. Just
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
like, to know that he is trying. He's not
yeah.
Yeah, he's not
he's not
completely.
really bad. He's being controlled, which like I feel like we kind of,
Yeah,
That's
he's
sort of what I assumed, that he's like getting
yeah,
taken
because
over, but
the
it's
way
good
he
to
was
be
talking,
confirmed.
it felt like he was just like lost in the sauce. Like something was
Yeah.
Yeah.
going
Yeah.
on in that brain.
Yeah.
No
I feel
thoughts,
like
head
this we
empty.
find out how how lost in the sauce, how deep the sauce is, you know?
Yes,
Mhm.
indeed.
Like he really
Yes.
can't do like one single thing
That's some
on
thick
his own.
sauce.
And I feel so
Just so that
bad.
I know, not wait, what?
Mm.
Oh,
No, I just wanted to know so I make sure not to spoil anything. How much do we know about hematology right now?
not
Not too
much.
much. Just
Not
that
It's
much.
it's a
literally
Okay.
it's
thing.
literally just that you kill people
Just
on to
that's how
make
you make
them
inquisitors.
inquisitors.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna
Yeah.
keep quiet.
All right. Anything else for the prologue?
Nothing for me.
All right.
Nope.
Chapter 1. I had one note. Ellen's
Chap-
Mistborn glow up. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That was it.
It's
Yeah.
He's
Ellen coming in.
exuding. It's giving confidence.
Ooh, it's good.
Yeah, it's
Confident
giving
leader.
regal.
Yeah.
Yeah. He just strides in his all white suit,
Twindle would be
just
proud.
with a
Tyndall
commanding
would be
presence.
proud. Yeah.
Yeah,
Going
my
out for
only
my
note
girl.
says, Tyndall, thank you for your service.
Yeah. Salute emoji.
I don't know
Yeah.
why I specifically wrote he has a beard now.
Yeah, that too, because it's like
I don't know
jarring.
why that was
I
important.
think when I
'Cause now he's a
imagine him though,
man.
I still
Yeah,
can't
he's a
imagine
man.
him with a beard because he's still only what, like 24, 26. I
Mm.
mean, I guess we're close to
You
that
can
enough,
have
but
him.
I'm still like, I don't know what he would look like with a beard.
This is between whatever it was, like sophomore and junior year when Lewis grew a beard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, big
And they're
change
like,
too.
now
Yeah,
you're an
yeah.
Like,
adult.
You gotta grow into it. You gotta grow into it.
yeah. I also like had trouble getting used to it when Lewis got a beard. I was like,
And
what?
now it looks
But
like
now when
in
he
the
doesn't
old
have a beard,
pictures,
And
it's weird.
you're like,
now I
he looks
can't.
like
Like
a
if
little
you
baby.
yeah, if you shave that, you're a little baby.
I'm a Mistborn emperor.
Wow.
Give
Yeah.
me that Mistborn emperor look.
Yeah, I guess getting a beard means that you had the glow up. It's like in Princess Diaries where she takes the glasses off. Oh my god, that means she's pretty now.
Yes.
Am I bonita?
Are you feeling
All right.
bonita now?
All right, that was it
All
for
right.
chapter 1. I don't even know. He
But
was
yeah,
in the
because chapter
village.
one, he was coming into that ska village where
Yeah.
Fatrin was like, they kind of built the base up, and the Koloss were about to attack,
Mhm.
and Ella's there to save the day and be an emperor.
With his new Mistborn powers. All right,
Mm-hmm.
chapter 2 is POV you're a Kandra. Yeah,
Tensoon.
POV
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
Tensoon. And he's
You're a Condor and
still
you've broken the contract.
yeah, he's still locked up in Contra jail,
Conjure jail.
Contra prison. And
Which is just hole in the ground.
yeah, and it's
Which is
dirty
it's
and
just a tight hole with like a grate on top.
No.
Is he still a slime blob in this one, or is this one where they give him
Yeah,
bones?
Yeah.
he's still
Okay,
a
no, he's
slime
still a
blob.
blob.
And,
He's-
and it was real gross because they kept talking about how like every inch of his body he can taste.
Oh
Like
yeah,
it's like
ew.
real
Yeah.
weird.
It's
Which makes sense, I
POV,
guess,
you're
but
a
it was a
slug.
weird
Yeah. He's one big
basically.
tongue.
Oh.
But yeah, rip. Yeah, they talk about the blessing of. I think there's a typo here.
Presence.
Presence. Yeah, I don't know if we knew what that is yet, even in part 1, but we shall find out. And then I wrote, oh, I guess
No,
we'll be
I
introduced to
I think
Kandra society soon.
it wasn't like the blessing of presence.
Mhm.
It's not. It's. I thought he was just like talking about like how he has like consciousness and like awareness of everything around him. Like
Yeah, I assume it's like the difference between a mist wraith and a
yeah,
Kandra,
and a
Mhm.
or like
Khandra.
how they make a Kandra, but we didn't. Yeah, we didn't
Yeah.
know it in the last book.
Mhm.
I do like that the Khandra have such flowery language for everything.
Yeah, they're like old,
I love a
old
dramatic
ornate.
like prose.
It's
The
because
true bones,
they're old
The
or
too.
true
whatever,
bones.
true body.
Yeah.
I like that.
All right, we'll get
Yeah,
more
that was
into
fun.
Contra Society later. I thought that was cool. I
Yeah.
did appreciate these chapters to see like what their species is like.
Mm,
hmm I'm glad we get his POV in this
Yeah.
yes.
Like,
Yeah.
part of the book, so we will actually get to know their secrets. I want the
Mhm.
secrets.
all the secrets shall be revealed in book 3.
Yeah.
All right, so back to chapter
Well,
3.
hopefully.
Elland is
We go back to Elland.
to leading the charge. And
Yes,
they're going to
and-
the Kolos camp with the
Yeah,
villagers.
they're gonna attack them, but I would like to note something. It was my first note. They mentioned actually, wait, no, let's talk about that. Never mind. Go ahead first.
No, I was just saying, my next note was just, I wonder if Elland has more than one white uniform, or if the servants need to bleach and scrub the hell out of it each time he comes back from an outing. That's what I wrote. But apparently he has, what, like
Covered in
2?
ash and blood.
Yeah.
He just has a special
got
white uniform
2.
and a bunch of
Yeah,
them. Yeah.
that is so dangerous, though. As someone who's going into battle and in a world where it's constantly ash falling, like, you are crazy to wear white outside.
Mm.
That's why he's the emperor.
Yeah.
That's why he does that.
Exactly. And then his servants spend 3 hours each day scrubbing, like, the shoulder pads.
Yeah.
But in that fight, Elend, we finally get to see Elend truly use his powers in a fight now,
Mm-hmm.
and he just tearing through people. He's just tearing through. He's strong,
Yeah.
and I would
Yeah.
like to say I was right. At the y'all were like, I guess it doesn't really say because he has the OG Allomancy now. He has the raw talent now.
Mm-hmm.
The
Yeah.
raw.
Yeah.
Posture check. Who's scrunching? I woke up an hour ago, by the way.
Oh, me.
Me too.
I beat.
Who's what?
Yeah.
Posture check. No, who's scrunching their back here? Everyone.
I was fully 90 degrees over my
Jeez.
desk.
Oh,
You're like
posture check.
gargoyling over your desk right now. Thank you for the posture
Full
check.
golem. Yeah, I never used the headrest on this chair.
You
What's
need
a
to buy one.
headrest?
Well, like it has the like neck support thing above like the back of the chair.
No,
like
I'm
my
being
desk chair.
sarcastic because I don't think I ever use a headrest on
Oh,
chair either.
sorry.
Oh, really? You guys don't use the headrest on your chairs?
Only if I'm like watching a
have
movie
one.
or
Oh, because
something.
I'm a shrimp.
See, actually, I only don't use it if I'm like I need to go serious gamer mode and I have to lean forward and like put
I'm
my
always
face
in
like 2
serious
inches.
gamer mode.
No, but like a lot of the times
I'm
I'm like,
always serious.
if you guys have ever watched South Park, the World of Warcraft episode, I sit like that, like the
No.
chosen one or like the fat guy, and like I'm like head lean back, tilted to the side, and just fully slouched, just clicking away.
That cannot be healthy.
Oh no, I mean neither of the options are healthy that we've just said.
Yeah.
We all need lumbar support.
Yeah, because I'm already starting to get some back pain at work.
Oh no. Well, you're also on
Not
your feet a
good.
long time, so
Hmm?
you're also on your feet for a long time, right? So maybe
No. I sit a lot. It's just the problem is that my ergonomics when I'm doing my procedures is not good.
Mm.
I need because like I'm shorter than a bunch of my attendings, so when I see them, the height they put things in, I try to do the same height, but I'm like, that's too tall for me.
You need platform sneakers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like a little stool.
Yeah, a little step stool.
I just
Get
carry
some
around.
leverage.
All right. Anyway,
Yeah.
this book.
Back to the story.
Yeah. So now
uh,
super strong. He's got the undiluted
He's got
Yeah.
undiluted. He's got the OG Allomancy version 1.0.
From
you know.
that's why I titled the stream
Mhm.
Forbidden Allomancy Nuggie. Because I keep saying the word nugget, and I'm like, why does this keep just reminding me of chicken nuggets?
I'd like a 20-piece nuggie, please.
I'd like a 20-piece Allomancy nugget, please.
Metal nuggie.
Metal nuggie. But yeah, every time they said nugget, I'm like, there has to be a more serious word, but I guess not.
No,
I
little
mean, they're
nugget.
right. Yeah, like a gold nugget. But it's just like,
Nugget's a real word.
I'm just dumb, and I keep thinking about chicken nuggets. But yeah, so they're fighting, and the villagers unskilled as per usual, but doing okay. And Elend is hyping them up with his brass. I'm trying to remember, right? Which metal is the
Oh, is soothing.
the soothing.
Yeah, or rioting.
Yeah, I guess in this case it's
One thing.
rioting. Well, rioting their motivation and soothing their
Bravery.
fear. Yeah.
Bravery, and then soothing Elderfear, yeah.
But then they can only hold out for so long because they're very unskilled. But then
From the
is it a bird? Is it a
Wind
plane?
falls
It's
from the sky.
It's Vin.
A tempest
Yeah.
of horseshoes. Which is
Just
a great line.
Yeah. I will say though, if I was fighting and out of the sky I just see a bunch of horseshoes coming at me, I would also be like very scared.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah. I mean, that's lethal.
but I like that like the the difference between like they're both Mistborns now because like Kel and Vin were very one to one almost in a
Hmm.
sense,
Yeah.
but I
Acrobatic.
like seeing like raw like innate talent versus like technique. Like
Hmm.
obviously Vin is very talented for a Mistborn in general too, but like L has like that raw power talent that like you can't
Yeah, his
build
stats are
within yourself.
higher. Like his
Yeah.
strength stats
His
are
base
higher.
yeah, his
Yeah.
base stats are higher, but like Vin has technique. Like
Yeah.
the like with the
He's still
horseshoes and
Allomancy baby. He's learning.
she's tricky. She's tricky with it.
Mhm. I would argue that Ellen has power and Vin has talent
Mm.
No, but when I say
because
talent, and
Ooh,
when I say
calling him
talent, I
talentless.
mean I would say
because
talent is base stats is considered part of talent. Like you can't be 6'4". Like 6'4" is a talent, is a physical talent.
I
Being
guess, but I
6'4"
feel
in
like Vin
basketball.
has like natural affinity, whereas Ellen has
Yeah.
like
Oh no no no.
was
Yeah,
given
that's what I
power, you
mean.
know?
Yeah, that's why I was saying like she has talent, but like not in the same sense that L has.
Yeah, I like Elle has definitely
Yeah.
the power to grow into it, just like Vin did.
And
Yeah.
I would argue L theoretically could get to a place that's similar to Vin
Hmm.
easier than like like relatively easier. Because he's already at a place where
Yeah.
he can fight her relatively okay, I think,
Hmm.
and he has had it for a year because his talent is so great. Like
Hmm.
just like purely off of kind of luck in a sense.
Yeah, the
Like he
Nuggie.
just got the OG Nuggie.
Yeah. I mean, there's like a ceiling threshold of
Hmm.
like how much power one can have, and he's got it
But yeah, for her it's
more than
innate, so
Vin
probably
does.
Ellen will take
Yeah.
a longer time to get to Vin's level in terms of
Yeah,
technique,
because
but raw
Yeah.
power he has.
To use it as naturally, I guess, but
Hmm.
he has like more room to grow.
I'm trying to think of a good analogy, but I can't think of one because I don't know sports.
I mean, like the difference
Yeah.
between maybe like Messi and Ronaldo, they're both like, nah.
I don't know.
A
Yeah.
sport?
Why did my brain go Sasuke and Naruto?
Is it the same?
I know you said
Sports,
sports, and this
obviously.
immediately, obviously the biggest
Sport.
athletes of our
My
time.
I
favorite
know, but
sport,
that was
ninjutsu.
my point. Was like I was trying to think of sports, but my brain just kept going Naruto and Sasuke.
I mean, it's kind of. I feel like it's applicable,
Like
even though
I
it's
would
not sports.
argue that they both obviously have very raw like physical talent, right? But
Naruto's got the
no,
fox nuggy.
But Naruto literally just has greater like of the physical portion of it, but the technique is definitely in Sasuke's favor.
Are
Like he just has a higher IQ
we gonna have
than
a power
like
scaling discussion now?
than,
Sporticus from
what's his
Lazy
power
Town.
level? What does he know diff? Does L know diff
Oh
Vin?
my god.
Ellen versus Naruto. Who would win?
Yeah, vote. Should I make a poll? I have never done a poll in the chat before. All right, well, we talk about the
Poll
rest of
for
the chapter.
Naruto versus L.
Yeah, all right. Well, you guys, let's discuss the rest of this. There's actually not a lot. My
Okay.
last bit of chapter 3. Well, okay. Also, I said I imagine Vin coming out of that horseshoe tornado like Levi when he's like doing his little spin attack. But the chapter
Yeah.
ending diary bit, which we don't know who's writing it right now, etc., etc. I wrote crazy if true. If Rashak moved the whole Earth to try to get rid of the mist, that's just insane. And also,
Yeah.
it reminds me, there's some old Superman movie, like I want to say like 60s or 80s, where in that movie, Superman flies around the Earth at light speed to make it
In
rotate the other
reverse.
way. Yeah, and it also somehow
Yeah.
makes time flow backwards. I'm like, this is
Yeah,
giving the
it makes
same
time go backward.
weird shit, you know?
Yeah. Next to that epithet, I wrote "wild way to solve your
Yeah, he's
problems."
like, what if we take the Earth and push it somewhere
And
else?
remove the Earth
Yeah.
closer to the sun, and
I
then
was like,
that didn't work. So I could make volcanoes happen, and
I
then that
like
didn't work. So I'll
I
change humans.
the wrong man
My
got the
dude,
power. The wrong man got that
absolutely.
power. 100%. Like, yeah, I was like, first of all, the first idea was already shit, but I like that he doubled down on having shittier ideas. Like, it's
Yeah.
crazy.
He was like, can't go back.
Yeah, he's like, I'm doing it.
He's like, it's too late now. I gotta double down.
Also, what were we doing the poll for? It was Ellen versus Naruto?
Naruto,
Who would
I
win?
guess.
I
was
gotta
just
give
trying
it
to
to
see how this works.
Naruto.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, it's 100% Naruto. in this
It's
Oh
scene.
my
100%
god.
Naruto.
Naruto
Yeah.
has light speed, bro.
And
He has
like
a kid.
magic.
Yeah.
Alright, 5-minute poll.
Naruto could literally kill him from miles away. One Rasen
Naruto would
Shuriken and L
level
is
the
dead.
world.
It's
Honestly, I
super
think one punch from Naruto would kill Ellen. Like, not
Wait,
even like a
well, yeah, it's because
jutsu.
Yeah.
Ellen still has like human bones if he's not using pewter.
That's true.
Even if he is, I feel like the
I-
possible power in this world is much
oh yeah,
limited compared to
in my head I was seeing like pros
literal
and
magic
cons
in
of like
Naruto.
both sides, and it's just cons for L is human bones.
Yeah, he got the normal bones.
Also, like his world has rules.
That is true. Yeah.
I still never watched Naruto, so I don't know. Do they just introduce crazy shit whenever? Is that how it works?
I mean, at some point you
Yeah.
just have like planet destroying
Basically.
powers, so
Yeah.
And out of
like,
nowhere.
They fight the moon.
What? This is like
yeah,
Persona level fighting god
they
The
shit.
fight the
final
moon.
battle is against the moon.
Cool.
I mean that is very on brand for Japan. They love fighting God
Yeah.
and celestial bodies.
And
Like
yeah. Planets. You know.
Alright, vote in the
Alright.
poll.
Anyway, so
I think it worked. It's in the chat on the top somewhere.
oh, I see.
But yeah, so well, I guess they turn the tides when Vin shows up because she's just OP. Alright, now
Yeah.
we get chapter 4. And Sazed is also lost, but in a different kind of sauce. He is
in the
Depression
depressy
sauce.
yeah,
sauce.
he's in the depresso sauce. And he's studying each religion and like checking it off the list because he needs answers and he's realizing religion ain't got shit. So
Mhm.
he's very depresso combing through each one and then I don't remember where he's at right now. Is this where he and what's his face is
And
with
Bree
the
He's
are
convincing the Lekal Empire, Lekal Kingdom to go under the
yeah.
Empire.
yeah.
And yeah, that was all. It was just him being very sad and missing Twindle, as we all are, as we all are.
Indeed.
Bree's trying to cheer him up, not succeeding, but he's, he's got the heart.
He's trying, but it's hard to take it seriously from a dude who's like also found his like one true love or something, like last book. So
And then
Jesus,
she yeah,
yeah,
it's brutally murdered like 2 weeks later.
yeah. So oops. And
Yeah.
then all right,
Stuff that
diary
doesn't wear his
ending
middle
bit
minds
again.
anymore.
Rashek said he changed mankind itself. So I'm like, maybe they don't have human bones. But I
Yeah,
was like, in what
when he
way?
said that, I do remember. Like, it reminded me of when they made a point. They're saying like ska are different
Uh-huh.
from.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, are they actually? Was like my first
They're
thought. I was
actually
like,
different.
oh, it wasn't just pure
Racism?
racism. I was like, actually, like, I'm like, I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, actually made them different. But I wonder like how like I don't remember if they described other than that like ska are shorter than like
Yeah.
noblemen, like if there is what the physical differences are because he said that like or it said that he made them able to live in
Yeah.
the volcano land. So
Mhm.
I wonder like
Yeah.
what he actually changed.
I
And he
guess we'll
also
find
changed
out.
all the plants, which explains why
Yeah,
no one knows that plants are green.
Yeah.
plants here.
Except
brown.
Cal's wife.
Except for Cal's wife.
Mhm.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Mare.
Yeah.
Rib.
That's just still an insane love triangle to me.
Yeah, between two brothers.
I mean, isn't that a pretty normal trope?
I don't know.
Am
But
I reading weird shit? Like,
no,
is
I
that
mean
like,
it's not crazy. It's
it's
Yes,
it's
it
funny,
I
is.
mean,
but in a
I'm not saying
tragic
it's like
way.
it's not a, oh yeah, no, yeah, of course.
And like I don't know, I mean they'll Marsh kind of talks about it later, so I won't dive into it now, but
Yeah.
I'm like, dang. Rip everyone.
Makes for really awkward holidays.
Yeah.
Mm.
Alright, chapter 5. So
We
we're
go
back to Vin
back.
and Ellen. Yeah, a lot of POV switching, but I do appreciate that we're
Mm,
seeing a lot of other people because there's more going on than
Mhm.
just Vin stuff this time. But
yeah.
they've been going around trying to find out these doomsday supply houses, like the one they found the well in last book, and that's why they
Wait,
came to that village.
before that too, they're also
Mhm.
fighting the Inquisitor
They
in
killed an
chapter 5.
Inquisitor
They kill the Inquisitor,
Oh yeah, I
in
didn't
and
note that.
chapter
and
3.
yeah,
He
and
got more
they
spikes or something, right?
they point out they have more spikes, and he has they have like some kind of supernatural power that doesn't seem like Allomancy anymore.
A
Yeah,
secret fit
You
moved
know,
thing.
real
which we
fast.
would assume is hemalurgy, just an assumption.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't. Does Vin and the gang don't know about that, right? I don't think they really
No,
know it by the
no.
name.
No.
They just knew that he had an extra spike, and he moved faster than Allomancy could ever make you move. Was all they kind of said.
Or
Mhm.
Naruto won the poll, unsurprisingly.
Naruto 1. Wow.
But yeah, they also think the ADM cache is in Set's territory now.
I wonder if they're ever gonna find it. This is gonna be like the basement in Attack on Titan, and then it's gonna be a lie the whole time or something.
Yeah.
The true treasure was the friendship they found
Oh my
along the way.
god, the true ATM stash. Oh man. But yeah, so they killed that guy, and there's Kolos bodies, and then they took control of the Kolos, right? And is that in this
Yeah.
chapter, right? So now they're
Yeah.
subjugating them. Yeah, which was one of the secrets that we kind of find out in the previous book, is if you push hard enough with your I guess soothing, you can take control. Which is kind of creepy because apparently they still can talk their own mind. They just can't do anything physically, I guess.
Mhm.
Because that Colossus is like, I hate you. The vid.
Yeah. I want to kill you, but I can't.
Yeah. And Sven is speaking of Kelsier in like a weird um not like kind of I guess like putting him down in like a disservice kind of way. She's like, yeah, bro's called the survivor, but he's the one that didn't survive. I'm like, whoa, okay, you didn't have to go there, Vin. But she's
Yeah.
getting. I guess I'm feeling her frustration in this part.
He
So
kind of left. I mean, if you think about it, he kind of left them all with like a huge mess.
yeah.
Yeah, big old problem.
Yeah.
To his credit, though, they did eventually make it out, not with without fighting and loss and other things. But I guess it kind of worked out. But now they're in a bigger pickle where the Earth is actually just falling apart. So, or whatever their planet's called, the Empire is
Yeah.
falling apart. So,
I think
and
she also just is not still doesn't like his like religious figure status.
yeah, she's very like
Church of the Survivor stuff. I think she's uncomfortable.
anti-survivor. Even though Ellen is in the church for political reasons, but not necessarily a
Mhm.
believer. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Anything else in this chapter? I only had 2 notes for this.
There's a little in the metal carving that they find in the cache that's got like lore and stuff on it. There's like the little small inscription that says, "Be careful what you speak. It can hear what you say. It can read what you write. Only your thoughts."
Yeah, that was kind of
That's
foreboding.
spooky.
Yeah,
Yeah. So that's why they gotta write stuff in metal. For some reason, that's safe.
that's safe. But I guess
And
they
your
can still
thoughts.
see what you're writing in metal. It just can't change what you're writing in metal.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, your thoughts,
Here.
only your thoughts are safe. And that was it. So they found more spam
Yeah.
and some writing. I want to know what canned goods they have. Do you think they have canned bread? Like from SpongeBob?
Yeah, what even I don't even know what like well, I guess they probably don't have any stuff that we have because all their plants are brown.
They still have some sort of grain because that's what they grow on the farm, but you
Yeah.
can't can grain. So I don't know. I'm assuming it's like meats and pickled vegetables. I don't know.
Yeah.
Still sounds good. I'd eat it. All right, chapter
Maybe any
6. Oh yeah, anything else
sausages.
for chapter 5? Kind of short and sweet.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, chapter 6. We're back to Marsh. He is still out there.
Much POV.
Yeah, and alive, but at what cost? And I wrote, yeah, I feel bad for him since we know Ruin is controlling him now, and he can't do anything. Otherwise, Ruin will know that, he's has somewhat control of himself, so he doesn't even try anymore,
Mhm.
which is sad. And he's is this the one where he's just in the middle of the Koloss camp by himself?
Yeah.
I
Just
think
Yeah.
so, yeah.
So he's lonely. He's got nothing but, killing machines around him. But I guess the Inquisitors are also subjugating their own groups of Koloss. So it's like a Koloss battle between factions.
Hmm. Oh,
And
in this part, he notes that the new like Inquisitors that they made, or like the new spikes that they put in, um, had it seems like they had all like needed terracemen to do. They said that they like were killing the terracemen, tracking them down
Yeah.
to
oh,
put those
okay.
new spikes in.
So I
Maybe
guess
To
that
have something to
that
Terrace,
do
that
with their
that
yeah,
terrace blood.
yeah, the
maybe.
Faruka perhaps.
Oh, maybe they have Furukami now, or like something about Furukami powers them up.
Yeah, it's like required to
Uh,
do the spiking. I don't know.
which would make sense, I guess, to explain. Like, she was like, Allomancy couldn't speed you up like that. But theoretically, I think Ferrokemi might have something that could. Isn't there like you can increase someone's
Yeah.
speed or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can make
Hmm.
it slower.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's like I don't know, the
But,
combination thing, like how the Lord Ruler had, where it's like if you have both, it becomes like exponential.
Mm.
yeah.
Because it says then later on in that chapter that the Marsh says he somehow knew that the Inquisitors had been incomplete. The Lord Ruler had withheld some abilities to make the Inquisitors more dependent upon him.
He had to nerf the
Yeah.
But
Inquisitors.
now, yeah, but now what he'd kept back had been provided. So like
This
Ruin
isn't
is making
even
them
my
their
final
full
form.
power.
Dang.
Yeah. So that's good. They were already basically invincible and now they're getting a power up.
Yeah.
Good
So
news for
would
for
Naruto
them.
or Inquisitor, powered up Inquisitor, who would win?
We have to see what they can do first.
Yeah.
But do it like nicer. Sakura versus Marsh.
Sakura, why? Isn't she
Yo,
like not as powerful?
Sakura still dog walks. Inquisitors, bro.
Wait, is she
I'm
more
pretty sure.
powerful than Naruto or something though? Because
No, she's weaker.
uh
But one punch from Sakura creates craters.
oh,
Like,
so she is
Only if she
Yeah.
can land them.
her aim sucks, but she
I
has the
guess
power.
that's true. You're right. I guess that's true. But I don't know how fast these people, because like I feel like base Sakura is still low key faster than like the. I think the Inquisitors are only so fast because they're regular people.
They got the human bones still.
They still got human bones.
Still got those human bones.
I don't know,
What
man.
does
They don't
Naruto
got
universe have?
they don't
No
got
bones?
ninja
Ninja
bones.
bones, yeah.
Ninja bones.
That's
You're right.
funny.
You're right. I'm just being a hater.
A Sakura hater or an Inquisitor hater?
A Sakura hater.
Oh.
A Sakura anime hater. Because I think like she has such big potential. Kishimoto just doesn't know how to write women.
Mm,
Yeah, that's true.
Kishimoto, skill issue, can't write women. Unlike Brando Sando here, he knows how to write women.
Yeah, he does. He just writes them like normal people.
I mean, that's all we really ask for.
Yeah. And she has crushes. Cool. So we
So
get
she's,
crushes.
yeah, we get her little girl crushes.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. I'm just looking at Samaya's text. I forgot we're going to a round one. That's gonna be fun.
A what?
Round one, like arcade, I think. Oh wait, no, she's
What's
coming.
the
Wait, what the
arcade
hell?
or the bowling thing?
Bowling. They have bowling at round one.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, I gotta find
Wait,
her. Oh,
we're going
thanks.
to
I
where
gotta
she is.
find a Friendsgiving. I think we are.
Okay.
I don't know. Either way, I have to find a Friendsgiving recipe. Probably vegetables, because I see Malia has
Yeah.
the carbs covered. Good. I love mac and cheese.
Baby.
All right, chapter 7. We're
Probably
back
not
to
lactating.
Kandras, but I didn't write anything specific. I just wrote interesting Kandra lore. Period. I
They
was
gave
not.
him bones.
Oh, this is where
It's
they
the
give him the
first
bones.
line of the chapter.
Yeah.
The bones.
Yay,
He also
bones.
got the human bones.
He got regular human bones.
Yeah.
Rip. Skill issue. Because the other one's got these like crystal bones and the wood bones and
Yeah.
other
The special
bones.
bones.
Yeah.
But we find out that that Tensoon's really powerful of a Kandra.
Yeah, that
And he like
he
makes a body
Is it
really
the
fast.
second
yeah
generation, right?
with
Third.
he's
He's the
third.
third.
Yeah, and
Third,
but
yeah.
he's they were saying like even without knowing what the human looked like, he made with just bones, he was able to do a pretty good like recreation of a person. Like normally they have to see the person and then they'll take the bones and then they'll recreate, but he was able to make a human looking thing
He's like a
pretty
computer
accurately.
model when they try to recreate what like
That's
the
King Tut or
King
whatever.
Tut would look like with just his bones. Yeah, I think Tensoon would do a better job. But he's been waiting for what, a year in prison, thinking about what he's gonna say before the council.
Put
He's
on
ready.
trial. One note throughout this was that Tensu notes that there are rods of metal in the Chandra's shoulders that have the blessing of potency.
They're
So
potent.
again, this spikes of metal in the body
Mm,
is becoming a theme and is apparently giving the Chandra consciousness.
that's
I mean,
only for some of the special ones, right?
spikes do seem like it gives you power. Well, one, the Inquisitors, obviously, and then two, Zane had a spike in his body, and he was
Mm,
unnaturally strong too for a Mistborn.
yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if we're
Where to
gonna
get
find out
that?
what the fuck that was about.
I
Like
think it
how he was an
Yeah.
maybe
Inquisitor but had a spike.
some light hemalurgy going on
Yeah,
there.
hemalurgy
Yeah.
prototype. Beta, hemalurgy
Like,
beta.
who did that? Is Trav did that? The Lord Ruler did
Yeah,
that? Where'd he get that from?
Yeah, I don't know.
Questions.
lots of
Questions we still
questions.
have.
Questions will hopefully be answered.
Yep. Okay.
Um,
Anything else for the Contra?
just lots of lore. They're on like the 11th generation now.
I wonder if he feels
Tensoon has
like
been
us
given
to the
3.
youngsters. Like, ugh, Gen Alpha. They dress however they want.
Yeah. Well, there is actually, he mentioned, I don't think it's in this section, but he
Yeah,
does
it's a little
mention
bit
like
later.
In the
people
next
he
one, yeah.
knows that come in
Yeah.
that like do wear their bodies in like a alternative way.
Oof,
Like
alt
Yeah,
how they
fashion.
have body mods
he
in
mentions like the
Contra.
boomer Khandra pretty much just do one
Yeah.
to one to humans, but the Gen Alphas are making like third arms and like they're more in aligned with like what a Mist Wraith would kind of do and the freedom of their form.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They're going through a renaissance period over there.
Nice. All right.
And they're taking him to the Trust Warren where he's going to
Ooh.
be on trial.
On
Ooh,
trial
what's
with the
the
second
trust?
with the literal boomers.
Yeah, the little first
Yeah.
gens. Okay, chapter 8, back to Vin and Ellen POV. So now we do know the Mists are indeed killing people via some seizure-inducing method.
Mm.
Um, and is this where they say that they kind of inoculate people by making them go
Yeah.
out into the
Yeah.
mist and
Doing
Yeah,
either
exposure therapy.
exposure,
if you
yeah.
go into the mist and you survive, you're forever immune to the mist
Immune.
killing.
But
But about approximately 15% of people die when they go into the mist.
isn't this like what herd immunity? So
Oh
they're like, oh,
no!
you're gonna
Yep.
die,
Yo,
but if you don't
damn!
die, you're stronger.
Brandon Sanderson.
He
He
foresaw.
prophesized. He foresaw COVID.
Oh no.
Okay.
Man.
Yeah, I was drawing
Look,
some
they don't
interesting
have the
parallels.
science for vaccines in this
We
world.
were going into the mist, guys.
Dang.
All those people going to underground COVID parties were just going into the mist.
The
Damn.
mist.
They hot box with the mists in there.
Yeah.
And
Gross.
then the Captain Demo, is that his name? Right, I didn't write it down.
Yeah.
But he
Mm.
has like the symbol of the church of the survivor, and I wrote, well, I wrote, it's so funny that the church's spear symbol either represents the one that killed Kelsier or the one that Vin killed the emperor, the Lord Ruler with. And I'm like, it's like when people have crucified Jesuses on displays or their necklaces. It's like, yeah, this
Yeah.
spear just killed the survivor, but it's cool and it's our symbol now.
Must remember.
Yeah, and then oh yeah,
Yeah.
the mystery of the metal nugget is
Talks.
slowly being revealed. That's what I wrote as
Mm.
my last note.
Nuggie.
And we also see more about like because I think this is when Vin is talking to the Koloss, right? And like
Mhm.
he's talking about like we are gonna be the humans now. I am the captain now, kind of thing.
I think he
Like,
says
what's
like,
your
"Oh,
name?
call me
He's like,
human," right?
human.
I call yeah, and like
Yeah.
yeah, as like call me human. My name is human.
That's my name. Yeah. But she said that this one seems like it had more like, I don't know, intelligence than some other ones.
It's on
Yeah,
the
it had
smaller
more
side though,
like
right?
self-awareness and like cognition
Mm.
Thanks.
compared to most.
Yeah. I don't know what size it is because it says that like some are bigger than him, but not a lot. So I think it's like
Yeah.
middle upper sized.
Oh yeah, because she asked him
Maybe.
at some point, right? And he's like answering in like a weird way like that.
Mm-hmm. Do you see my bigness?
And she's like, yeah, but compared to everyone else.
That's what I'm gonna say when people like ask for my age. Don't you see my bigness?
They're like, so you're not old?
Like
Question mark.
young? Yeah. Um, yeah, and she asks where like baby Colas come from, and he just says that they come from us, which is vague.
Yeah, but
So still the mysteries of the Titans.
because I had the same thought as she did. I think she's like, oh, do they like reproduce by like regenerating? But then she says she's never seen that happen with all like the dismemberment going on. So
Yeah.
Mhm.
we shall find out. I hope. Chapter 9 is back to Kandra Society. I wrote, ooh, Ten soon has a lady Kandra friend? Question mark. And I wrote, it's interesting. I don't think we've actually been introduced to a female Kandra formally until now. Although I assumed they had
Mhm.
genders.
Yeah.
So.
And I do like that they said Tensoon was one of the good ones, basically, from his generation.
Mm.
But he's on his rebellion phase now.
Mm-hmm.
So many
Mhm.
rebels.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I guess that's what happens when you hang out with Kel for too long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he was with what's his face?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Ellen.
Technically, he was hanging
This
out
is
with Vin,
Zane.
not
Oh,
Kel.
Vin and Zane, yeah.
Vin and
Yeah.
Zane.
Maybe
Noah
after he
Vane.
saw Zane, he's like, alright, that's it. I gotta do some shit about this. Stop making me servants to crazy people. Because well,
Yeah.
is this the. This is this the chapter where he talks to the first and second generation?
Uh,
Mm,
Oh no, that's in chapter 11, might be.
I think
No, no.
I think
he doesn't give his
partially.
He doesn't give a speech
Yeah.
yet.
speech.
He just
Yeah, it's kind of like
Yeah.
the introduction part, and you see, and I because I wrote, Tensoon is third and second gen are boomer, so that I think this is you do get to hear the second gen talk, and they're a little bit.
yeah, and then the youngsters are filing in to watch the trial. And then for the diary entry, I was like, oh, okay, so it's clear now that the writer of the chapter ending diary parts knows about Ellen's power and how he got them. So I'm guessing it's someone in the gang, maybe Vin or Sazed, but
Hmm.
that's just my thinking
Yeah,
out loud.
I assume that it's Vin. I think, because the first diary entry said, "I am unfortunately the hero of ages."
Oh, rip. Unfortunately.
Yeah, and yeah,
As one
so
does.
I assume it's Vin.
I accidentally became a prophesized god. Rip. And yeah. All right, chapter 10. We're back to Sazed being in the depressive sauce, but damn, that 20-year age gap between Breeze and Alrion is still a little questionable to me, but I'll let it slide.
How old is Alrion exactly?
She's Ellen's age or like
Can
slightly.
be
She's
something.
between Vin and
I thought
Ellen.
she was younger.
She's older
I
than
think
Vin,
she's
Yeah,
but
like
yeah,
younger
yeah.
than
21
Ellen, I
or
think. Yeah.
something like that. Yeah.
And Breeze is
Because they
well into
said
his
Breeze
40s.
is mid 40s.
Yeah. So, yeah.
18-year-old daughter. Oh
No, but
no.
that was in the
No,
second book.
but that's what I'm saying. But that's what they were kind of already like.
Yeah. That's what I'm
I
like,
was like, oh
I
no.
mentioned that in the last book too. I'm like, how old is she? Maybe I was
I
like,
did.
okay, if Breeze is like 30, okay.
I guess I
But
never
he's like
really
middle
thought
aged.
about it, but ooh,
Yeah.
okay, interesting. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah,
I
different
mean,
Well, he
time,
feels
I
bad
guess.
about it. You know?
but he doesn't do anything
Like,
about
Breeze is
that.
also uncomfortable with it.
Well, I
Yeah,
think
true. You're
What are
right.
you
he's
gonna do? The world is ending and she loves him.
I was gonna say like he's definitely embracing it more now because I think he was iffy about it in the last book, but now he's like, it's whatever.
I mean,
It's really the least of their worries, I
the
think.
world
Honestly.
ending, almost dying, probably just put things. He's like, you know what? Fuck it.
Yep.
Yeah.
But Sazed says, we'll all die soon the way things are going. Our ages do not matter. And I'm like, he's really emo right now, though. He's like, we're all gonna die anyway, so you know what?
Feeling it.
Do what you want to do, you guys.
Yeah.
But they did sign the treaty, I think, in this chapter, right? Or is that in the next one?
I guess
I think they got Lacal to sign the treaty, so either way, right?
they're like on the way back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they got him to do it.
They were successful. And all Said wants to do is analyze more religions.
And he talks about like the religion that Mare actually believed in.
Yeah, what was it
The
called again?
Larston
The
the
Larsa,
Larston
yeah.
religion, where art brings you closer to the divine.
Mm.
And and in the end, he was like, "Yeah, nah, there's some bullshit," and
Yeah, because
he's
then
like,
he was
crossed it
saying,
out.
but then if only some people can create the art, then only some people can be closer. But that means we're not equal, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, crosses it out. Next.
And then at the end of the chapter, we also see something about the first contract of the Khandra, and like kind of like a little backstory behind it.
I didn't have a note
And
about it. What
there's
was it about?
they were just talking about how the first contract, I like the Khandra with the Lord Ruler was made.
Mm-hmm.
And like all the stipulations. It's like what the modern contract was essentially based off of.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like like Declaration of Independence and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm. Except it's not Independence,
the
Declaration
next-
of Eternal Servitude.
Subservience.
Yeah.
And like they also point out there actually is like a provision in it. They didn't say what cause it would allow, cause it to be enacted, but it calls for immediate suicide, like genocidal suicide.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All
Mass
Khandra have to kill
suicide.
themselves. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's like a Plan Z type thing.
Order 66 type
Yeah.
vibes.
Really, though. So yeah, that's a good segue into the Khandra chapter 11. So I wrote
Yiggy
what? So
Sorry.
we have a word now that juxtaposes ruin, so preservation is the other
Yeah.
force at work,
Mhm.
which is cool. I like that. So I said, I wonder what else is of preservation besides Khandra, and that nugget, the metal Nuggie, is also apparently from the preservation powers.
Mhm.
And then I forgot that they called Lord Ruler the father, so they're just like, yeah, father told us. I'm like, who's your dad? I'm like, oh,
Pa.
Who's your
yeah,
dad? Who's your
the
daddy?
Lord Ruler.
I like though that they call him the father. Like they don't say
Yeah.
father did this.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
say the father every
The-
time.
The
The
Father,
Father.
Son, and the Holy Spirit.
The father. Yeah, exactly.
The papa.
Yeah.
And then I said it
Now he's
seems,
on trial.
yeah, I said it seems fishy that the first gen only speaks through the second generation. And I'm
Oh,
like,
yes.
I was like, there's something.
Mhm.
This is totally like a Weekend at Bernie's type thing. There, like the first gen's definitely
Yeah.
not there,
Oh yeah,
and the
bro.
second gen's just making shit
The
up.
first gen, in my head, I was like, yo, the first gen, it's just a bunch of bones like up there. It's just a
Not
blob
even. There's
sitting.
no
Yeah.
bones.
Just no one there. It's just no
No
one there.
bones.
And then the second gen is like, yeah, I heard. Yeah, okay, I'll
Oh,
tell
they
him. I'll
said
tell him.
you suck.
Gen 1 just told me that you should die, and you suck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I do really want to know
Little
if it's that
shadowy alcoves.
or if it's something else. If they if Brando Sando's making it a little too obvious and then does a little twist, that would be cool. But we shall see. This is when he does his big speech, though, right?
Yeah.
Tensoon.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
So he's like, actually, Vin is our mother now because she killed the Lord Ruler.
She's mothering.
Yeah, she's mother. And then everyone's like, but then they don't care. So,
the argument is like she killed the father, so now she is the mother.
And what was the
Yeah.
so
Took
they
over the
were the
contract.
second gen, I didn't write any of this down, so I'm just trying to remember it. The second gen was trying to pin him for like a weird thing that Tensoon didn't think they would try to pin him for, because Tensoon thought it was because he
for killing
worked
the darkest
Orser.
secret.
yeah, because the secret that you can control Conjure with Allomancy. That's what he thought he was under trial for. But then the second gen, what did they ask him about? They're just like, oh, why did you kill another Conjure, I think?
Yeah, it was
Yeah, they
it was
like
about
started
killing
with that.
the original Conjure,
Yeah,
or
or
Vin's
Sir.
original Conjure.
But then he's
Yeah.
like, the contract doesn't say it's against the rules to kill another Conjure. But then the second gen's like, oh, but you're just like a stupid human. They just murder each other all the time. But Tensoon drops the bomb, though. He's like, aren't I here because I revealed our secret? And then I forget how the second gen reacts, but
I don't think they were very pleased, because you could tell they didn't want everyone else to know about that.
yeah. But they also didn't seem like, I don't think the audience had a super big reaction either, because I think Tensoon is trying to rile them up, but he's like, it is what it is. Either I die trying or I just die. So then and then the second gen's like, well, the first gen said you suck and we're still gonna kill you anyway, so we'll see you in a month.
In a month, yeah.
Yeah.
Rain check on your sentencing.
Yeah, which is also weird because he thought he was just gonna get immediately punished.
Yeah.
So something.
Yeah, he's like, why a month?
Yeah,
so there's something very
on.
fishy going on with this second gen.
Dang, this kangaroo court.
Yeah. Oh, he also, when he's arguing for Vin to be the mother, Tensoon notes that without her we have nothing. We cannot create new blessings or new Khandra on our own. The trust is hers now. So what they got in the trust that's making the new Khandras, they got a Nuggie stash in there.
Ooh.
A Nuggie stash.
More Nuggie. A Khandra Nuggie stash?
They're hoarding the Nuggies.
They got the BOGO 20-piece Nuggie deal.
Oh shit. What kind of sauce?
Is that where the ATM stash is? The trust?
ATM
Lots
Nuggies.
of questions.
The honey mustard ATM sauce.
Oof. All right,
Wow.
chapter 12.
No answers.
I had one note. I just said, Ellen is asking, what would Kelsey do? Just like, what would Jesus do? Lines.
WWKD.
KD, yeah. And
but, I mean, it starts off too with like Vin and Elle talking, and Vin feels like the whole group is just slowly giving up, basically, because it just feels like the mists are encroaching, the world is fully ending, and there's nothing they can do.
Yeah, I can understand where they're coming from.
Understandably, yeah.
Yeah, and Ellen
asks, Ellen, do something.
Ellen's like, yeah, what would Kelsey do?
Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna do what an emperor does and lead my people. I was like, damn, he really has changed.
Yeah, I feel like he definitely would have lost some motivation at this point when he realizes, oh, like only 10% of the country can make crops, and next year, like no one's gonna be able to make crops.
He would have been pacing in his dark corridors again, like for sure.
Dark corridors. But yeah, he's really trying, and the gang's like, Kelsey would probably just smile or laugh or tell us some stupid dad joke.
Yeah.
But I don't remember how
they're having a strategy meeting.
Oh yeah, and Zed's also still depresso in the meeting too.
Yeah, about going to siege Fadrex City, which is Set's city that he wants back, so he's on board, but contains the last stash they gotta get into.
It's so funny to me. Set is just like an old, like,
I do like Set.
Yeah,
Like
he's
I
funny.
actually like really like him. He's just like
No fucks
I don't give
given.
a fuck about
Yeah.
anything, old man.
Yeah.
He's
Ellen's like, oh, you shouldn't talk like that. He's like, fuck you, dude. Like, I can
yeah,
do
and
what I want.
he's also so petty. He like specifically is happy because it's gonna piss off the other like rulers that they now can finally go take his land.
Yeah. He's also like, oh, world is ending? Whatever, get my throne back, though. It's like, but what if I could be a king at the end of the world?
Yeah. And what's his son's name? It's something long, and I didn't write it down.
Oh, something
Oh,
so
yeah.
confusing. I didn't
It
even
was
try to
long.
pronounce it in my head.
Yeah, I just read it, and I'm like,
Um,
okay, got it.
Uh,
Alright, don't spoil yourself if you're Googling it.
Oh no, I'm just where is it? Okay, well I don't know why I did this in such a complicated way. Neorden.
Njord.
Neorden.
That sounds like
oh, yeah, but with like a
Scandinavian.
G.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with a G. That's why I'm going like
Nord.
Njord.
Like a no it's like
Njord.
gnome, so just Norden.
Njornin.
I'm sure the G is silent.
Njorden. Njorden. I don't know what language this is supposed to be coming from.
I think it's Scandinavian-ish. But yeah, so he's still there, and he's younger than Vin, I think, right? The son.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Because remember when Vin almost killed them in the tower?
Yeah.
And they described him as like a young boy, basically. So he's probably like, maybe he was like 16 at the
A
time.
teen.
Yeah, young teen. Yeah, imagine seeing your sister dating like a 40-year-old. That would suck.
Ew. Yeah, well, and then Ellen tries to cheer everyone up with memories of Kelsier.
But does it work? I
And
don't remember.
he'd tell us to laugh more.
I think it did help, but obviously, it didn't fix the problem, but they did lighten up.
Mm-hmm. Aw, look at Ellen being good at his job now.
Yeah.
Because before he definitely would have been the most depressed one out of all of them.
Well, yeah, that's true. How the turntables, because now Zed is like the most depressed.
Yeah, normally it
Mhm.
would be Says probably giving everyone the pep talk, but now
Mhm.
Says is just he's gone.
Yeah, he's like, nothing matters anymore. Everything I spent my life's work on is a bunch of bullcrap.
Yeah. And now he's got to go do some negotiating or whatever.
Mm,
Yeah, he doesn't
They're
care.
sending them. Oh yeah, they're sending them up to
Rocks.
the venture homelands.
Yeah.
Reason
Or
says it.
or
And
or, or
Alrian.
Tro or whatever.
Erto.
Or
Yeah.
Tro or Tro
Or
or Tro
toe.
or Tro or Toe. A lot
But
of words that
they're
I
gonna
can't
try
pronounce.
to
Even though he doesn't want to go.
they're gonna try to lay siege to the city to get them to agree. And that's
They're
the
gonna try and
plan.
siege Fadrex.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
or
Fadrex.
Tro is going to be like through pure diplomacy because they can't spare the manpower
Yeah,
for a
that's
full
true.
like invasion.
Is that also in the
Yeah.
north? I'm trying to remember
N-
the
I think Erto is
geographical.
in the north and Fadrex is in the
It's
west.
in the west,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
because they're in all different dominances was the whole thing,
Mm-hmm.
and they already have central and south because that was Lekkel, I think.
Nice. Yeah, I gotta look
Or
at the
that's
map
yeah,
again.
yeah. It's wherever they just came from too, was
Yeah.
in this
Mhm.
one. Yeah. Alright, and then last chapter, 13, we get one
Back
more
to
Marsh
Marsh.
POV. This is where he's
Back in the
just sitting by himself in the Colas
Oh
camp
yeah,
and he
that's yeah.
can't move.
Yeah.
But all the other Inquisitors have been sent somewhere mysterious.
Yeah, and they're like, did they leave me alone because I'm competent and can handle all these guys by myself, or is it something else?
yeah.
But this is where he talks about the like love triangle and his life's regrets basically. But by the end of it, he seems kind of upbeat and determined, which is good. So I wrote like, that's the spirit. You got this, bro.
hmm Yeah, they note that of all the Inquisitors, March had been given the largest number of new spikes, so he's
Yeah,
the most
he's
powerful now.
something about Marsh is like he's like integral to some plan.
uh,
Ruin really
but he
loved
doesn't
sticking
know.
him.
Oh no. But he doesn't know what Ruin is waiting for. Why it doesn't just
Yeah.
take over the world now.
Mm-hmm.
He's trying to figure it out so that he can use all his willpower to strike at a vital moment.
Yep.
So
And
he's still rooting for him, which is nice.
but he's planning to kill himself.
I
Is like
mean,
his plan
Yeah.
too.
better to go out on your own terms, right? So
Yeah.
I
He's
understand.
also a big goal, powerful weapon. So.
Getting interesting.
Gee.
All right, and that
Lots of
was
things set up
part
for
one.
this part.
Yeah, so the stage is set, the world is ending. They're trying to find more Nuggie stashes. And I guess we'll see what happens to 10 soon in a month.
Yeah.
Book time.
Man, I really want nuggets now. I can walk to
Nugs.
McDonald's and get chicken nuggets.
McDonald's sponsor our stream.
Been talking about it for an hour and
Get
a
the
half.
Mistborn collab with McDonald's. Get your metal
Yeah.
Yeah,
nuggets
20
now.
years too late. They have a Mistborn collab. I'm still surprised Fortnite had the Mistborn collab, not gonna lie, like, I can't believe that was only maybe like 10-ish years ago too, so I think
Fortnite.
the third arc of Mistborn I think had been coming out at that time.
Mm.
But they used Kelsier as the Fortnite
And he has the Mistborn cloak.
yeah, in the glass daggers.
Wild.
Which is kinda cool.
Funny.
But yeah,
Yeah.
part 2. How many chapters is part 2?
It does.
Let's see.
It's
It
a
ends in
it's a
chapter.
slightly longer part at 300-ish
Yeah.
pages, or yeah, like about 300-ish pages.
How much longer? Well, because some of these chapters were actually kind of short in part 1.
No, but I'm going by page
Oh,
number of
shit.
the book. Part 1 was about 200 something. Part 3 is about 300 something. Basing it off
What
of
you
the
mean part
numbers
2?
or part 2, I mean, yeah.
Do we want to read out all part 2 or just go by chapters this time? I'm okay with whatever. But I guess it also
It's a
depends.
bit longer, but that way we can finish quicker and
Yeah,
head
I
to
think we should just do the part. Like, why not just do the whole
Yeah.
part?
Okay.
It's not because
Yeah,
it's
'cause
only
there's
100 more. It's not like it's not like a
Yeah,
crazy
yeah.
amount more.
I'm fine with that.
oh, there's 83 chapters in this book.
How many were in the other one? Like 60?
Yeah.
Well, this is the
All of
last
them
book,
are.
so I assumed it was going to be slightly longer.
Well, there was a lot of really short chapters in this
Yeah,
section.
that's
Yeah.
true.
That's why I don't think going by
So it
chapters
may
is
just be.
necessarily.
I think because there's a lot more POVs going on. He's switching a
Yeah,
lot.
he has
So
to change. Yeah.
we're getting more smaller chapters. But yeah, I'm good with it. Reading all of
Yeah, because
part
there's a
2.
lot like whenever they have to switch to like 10 soon or like Marsh, it's very short too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, marches are really short.
Yeah, he can't move. Bro can't even move by himself.
It's just his
Yeah.
thoughts. Yeah.
But all right,
I
so we'll
feel
read all
that.
of part 2, and then off stream we'll discuss the next date. But that was a good discussion, and that only took us an hour. It was a pretty short discussion this time.
Yeah, it was not that very long of a part.
Yeah, this part was pretty short. And it was like a lot of setup, so it wasn't much happening in terms of action or movement. Really, it was a
Yeah.
lot of setup.
Yeah, I can't wait for I
The
can actually
payoff.
talk.
When you can reveal things.
Can't wait for stuff.
I can't wait till I can reveal what I spoiled to myself.
Yeah, I can't wait until I can talk about Redacted.
Exactly.
I
'Cause I
can't
have to
wait till I
tell
can
him,
talk
like,
about beep 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 beep.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Gotta
like,
censor
what you
yourself.
got. I can't keep track
Yeah,
of what I've read, and I know because I read the whole book, or I read and you guys know because you've been reading along. So I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
Last time I said something, Lewis spoiled himself a pretty big thing.
Okay, to be fair,
I mean, to
Isn't
be
that
fair, he
big,
did
though?
that to himself.
to be fair, I did that to myself. No one else is dumb enough to Google stuff immediately.
Wait, so what did you
I
what you
I
spoiled
just
yourself
have-
on? Do we now know the full extent of it, Lewis?
No, not
Oh,
even
okay, never
close.
mind. Oh, I thought you
No,
only
no.
spoiled the
The
name.
spoiler I spoiled is probably the
The whole
biggest
book. Oh,
spoiler.
Yeah, I
fudge.
It
think
was literally
It's
the
it's
twist of the book.
actually an insane thing to have spoiled for myself that
All
early
right, let's.
on.
All right, we won't talk about it then. It's
See,
because
no,
yeah.
it's here. I don't blame Andre. It's purely my fault because once I have something in my head, I need to Google it immediately. I should have taken time to like process what I heard and like really understand what I was looking up.
Dang.
I am like always thinking about it now, though. I'm like, who could it be? Who could it be? It's
See,
always like on my mind now that
I
like
think
I know you know something.
that's the normal reaction you're supposed to have is to not immediately Google the answer. Like didn't think it would have the answer was what it was.
All right, we won't talk about it anymore because I think
Yeah, no more talking because I don't want to
we'll find
accidentally
out
say something
soon.
stupid.
Yeah, yeah. That's good. Ooh, I can't wait for the payoff.
And
It's so like satisfying. Even when we got like Ruin and Chandra bits, I was like, oh, this is what's been going on this whole time.
the
The
lore.
lore.
Yeah.
But yeah, all right, let me stop the stream. We'll talk about the dates, but thanks y'all for watching. And actually someone has been watching our uploads on YouTube. So if that's you,
Oh,
shout
really?
out to you. Thanks for watching. And we hope you enjoy our discussions. Or if maybe you read it before. They mentioned, actually, I'm gonna look it up because they mentioned another book series that I had never heard about. Let
Which
me
one?
um getting
I
there.
wonder if I've heard of it. I'm on
Yeah,
Book
because I
Talk a
after
lot.
they left that comment, I googled it. I'm like, oh, it's like another book series. So let me see. Do comments. Oh, Secrets of the Immortal, Nicholas Flames. Do you know that one?
Wait, that's the one. Wait, it's the book. Wait, Secrets of the Immortal. That's the Alchemist.
Wait, what?
The Secrets of the
Is
Immortal
that a
Nicholas
spoiler?
Flamel.
Oh, the,
Oh,
is
Flamel,
Oh, that
yeah.
you were talking about last
the
time.
with the twins?
Yeah, with the twins.
Oh, that's another book series. Wait.
Yeah, we talked about it on stream.
Oh, I think so. That's probably why they commented. They're like, "Oh, let's go." I'm like, "Oh, maybe I don't know what this is because I think it was an older
Yeah, yeah,
stream."
we talked about it. We talked
But I
about
was
it on
like, "I
stream
know
because I was
someone
like,
in the book club
dude,
knows about it."
I made that my personality for such a long time because I was like, guys, I have the rarest aura color. I'm black. Like, like in my head, that's like what I was thinking to myself.
They
Dang.
have gold and silver, the gold and silver twins, right?
Yeah, the gold and silver twins. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Is
Oh,
this a
such a
young
fire.
adult thing
It's
or is this
in
like
my
a
no, no.
fantasy?
It's a children's series.
Children's?
But
Okay.
like it, like, but no, or young adult or whatever.
Yeah.
But like no one I knew had read that book growing up. I
I've
tried to
never even
convince
heard of
people,
it.
but they were like, "That's some nerd shit," and I was like, "Damn, I guess it is some nerd shit."
Dang. You don't gotta feel too bad about yourself.
Because it was like it's literally magic, but like also with like history. I'm like, is actually the
Mm.
nerdiest thing.
Dang, well, shout out to that book.
It's
I guess
Shout,
the
we should
best.
read it
shout
eventually.
out.
I
Highly
some
recommend it. If I mean, like it is a young adult, not so like expectations
If
should
you're
be
a
set.
child, I recommend
yeah,
it.
if you're in the young adult age.
But if you have a kid and you want them to learn about magic and with history involved, it's a great series. I learned about a lot of historical figures through it. Because then I actually like Googled and like read
Like who historical
like
figures? Like
biographies.
were they secret? Is it like
Wrote some
Assassin's
Oh
weird,
no,
Creed?
no,
confusing
like real people,
essays
like Joan
in
of
history class
Arc,
about magic.
like real
Yeah.
historical figures like
But do
Charlemagne.
they mix it up saying like, oh,
Yeah.
they had the magical power? Like,
They're involved in the world.
Mhm.
Yeah.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
Like a lot of like famous historical figures like had magic and they were involved in like that
This is
magical
historical
community.
figure fan fiction. I like it. I like it.
Basically, yeah. And
Yeah.
dude, I love when they incorporate like historical like real history but make it fantastical.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I like
actually,
That
one of
is
my favorite
adaptations
interesting.
for
tidbits
stuff.
of the original Michael Bay Transformers movies is
Huh?
is that
Huh?
this still makes sense. This still makes sense. Is
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
is so all of modern technology, starting from like I think it was like the 30s or the 30s or 40s, uh, is because they found a transformer in Antarctica,
Oh, that's from the first
and
movie. They talked about it, right?
oh yeah, yeah, and they reverse engineer it, and then the Hoover Dam being built was actually just a cover up for them,
Yeah.
like investigating and reverse engineering a transformer.
Oh my. Oh yeah, yeah. That's why they hid the transformer in the Hoover
Yeah,
Dam.
Yeah, that's why
Yup.
I
Titan in the wall of
Yup.
the Hoover
Yeah.
Dam.
I like when they just incorporate real history and just make it so stupid, but like with magic or like just fan sci-fi shit. Why? Because like it's fun.
Then now I feel like I have to end the stream on Linkin Park now. I need a Linkin Park sound effect.
Yeah, can we cut to
Hold on, let me
Michael
see if I
Bay?
can find it in where let's say Linkin Park.
If you
It's
play
only like the
copyright
weird.
music.
I think I can play like 2 seconds of it.
With the all spark gone, we cannot return
Yeah, wait,
life
Peter,
to
Peter, where are you in the
Land.
stream? We need you to do your Optimus Prime like voice impression. He's really good at it. Wait,
And
what?
fate
I
has
just
yielded
gotta.
its reward.
Yeah, wait, Louis, you
New
want to do it?
world.
Look up the whole script. It's like
I
it's like
can't. I
5
can't do
lines.
I can't do his voice.
Oh my god. Yeah, I can't
We
find
are
actual
here.
Linkin Park.
We
We
are
are
waiting.
waiting. What's the? Was that the last line of
I
it?
have witnessed their capacity for courage.
Yo,
And
Transform.
though we are worlds apart.
Oh yeah, that's like Transformers.
I literally
and
looked
Big
it up.
Slide. What the hell is it? 30 best quotes from Optimus Prime. Oh my lord. Yeah, wait, I just want the ending line. Oh, ending speech. Here we go. Yeah, because like you hear the first like opening notes of the Linkin Park song, and then I'm like, what's going on? And then just Optimus Prime starts his speech. I'm like, whoa. Oh yeah, where is it?
Whoa.
Whoa. Where is it? Okay. Oh yeah, with the all spark gone, we cannot return life to our planet. Okay. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was it. With the all spark gone.
Oh yeah, we are here. We are
Yeah,
waiting. Oh my god. Damn. That greatest ending credits ever in a movie.
it's like honestly the only good part of that movie.
Yeah, it was the rest of the movie's kind of mid. Besides the Hoover Dam part, I was like, how do they hide a transformer in the Hoover Dam? And it's because they had to build the Hoover Dam to hide the
Around the
transformer.
yeah,
Yeah.
around.
Transformer.
Makes sense, makes sense.
Why else would we build a
Yeah.
Hoover Dam? But to hide a transformer.
Alright.
Yeah, we don't need that there. Stupid.
Do they have a transformer sound bit? They have to. It's some like freedom thing. What is this? Freedom is the right of something. Can I play it? It's so like patriotic. It's Optimus Prime saying freedom is the right of all sentient beings. What is this one?
The fuck?
Oh, this is just like music. Oh man. Oh here. It's classic.
Autobots, roll out!
I don't know if did that work on stream? I tried because you have to. There we go.
There it is.
Do you hear
Oh,
it though,
where am I?
or is it just really delayed? Because I see it came up in the chat, but it didn't work.
Came up on the like screen, but I forgot I had. Well, I had it muted because I can't listen to the Twitch.
Oh,
and
that's true. Yeah, I have it
Discord
muted
at
on
the
mine
same
too. Because I
time.
was like, I don't hear it. But all right, I'm assuming that it played. And yeah, let me not play Linkin Park because I don't want to get a copyright notice. But listen to the ending credits of Transformers. What 2007? It says.
Jesus Christ, such a long time
Just
ago.
imagine that it's playing.
Yeah, almost 20 in 3 years. It'll be 20. That movie.
Oh man, I remember it was.
Alive.
It's just so peak cinema, honestly.
Yeah, what do we even have now?
Cinema.
What came out this year that was peak? I don't even know.
Transformers 1.
Transformers 1.
No, this. Oh yeah. I was like, well, that is Transformers one. I'm like, oh, you meant the animated one. You're right. You're
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
yeah.
Sonic comes out in December, right? Is that this year?
Oh shit, it's September.
Let's
That's gonna be
go.
peak.
Oh, that's
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
be peak. That's gonna be peak.
They
We have to
better
watch
give
that.
Shadow a gun.
Do we get?
Do him a gun.
I think Shadow has a gun, no?
He does. I think so.
I don't
In the
think they
movie,
sh-
right?
Maybe they can't show that
didn't.
because this
They
is literally
didn't
children.
show. They didn't
Saw.
show. They didn't show it yet, so no one
In the
knows. But
trailers,
it is
yeah.
it is an assumption. It's my assumption that he will have a gun at some point.
I think they are allowed to because the like U.S. Army peoples carry guns and they're shooting at
Yeah, but I don't know
things.
if they want to give a hedgehog
Shadow.
a gun. I don't know if that's a
Yeah,
bad precedent.
because now kids are gonna want to be Shadow the Hedgehog and carry around a gun.
Oh,
A
yeah.
gun, yeah.
True. We'll see
When
what
does
happens.
that come out? I don't know if I'm gonna be here.
No,
Well,
December.
December
in
2024. It's like
Oh,
right
yeah, I'm
before
gonna be in
Prima.
California.
No.
Damn. I mean, we could wait till after. It's gonna probably be out for at least a month, right?
When are you back? January?
Oh. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we could
Yeah,
probably wait till January.
Wait, Ren, where
most
are you
movies
going?
runtimes are at least like a month, and like
Just
that is a big
home to
enough movie, I
California.
think,
Oh, okay, okay.
that it low-key might even be more than a month.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to make you all wait
I mean,
for
but the
I'll
fun
wait.
part about the
3
only reason why
weeks
I like watching
after.
movies in theaters is to watch it with my friends.
True.
Me
True.
too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like
I do want to wear
why would
my
why
shadow
would I pay
costume.
money to watch something I could just watch at home? Like if it was not to enjoy it with like company.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
I'll be back. I think the second week of January, the week before our Final Fantasy
Okay.
concert.
Nay.
I-
All right, let me
I
stop the
can't-
stream for now, and then we'll talk about when we want our next book club, and then I will update the dates. But
All right.
yeah, part 2 next, y'all. We'll see you next time.
Thank you
Happy
everyone
holidays.
for listening. We are
Nice.
here.
Oh, I hear it.
Are waiting.
With great timing. Beetlejuice. I wish
We're
it played the
waiting on
whole
that.
song, but nice. Yeah, I added that one. That was new.